not only martial art, it is also a dance, it's also about theater, right, about performance.
You can dance, you can fight, you get fit, you become more musical, you meet people.
The community is like a family, né? Almost, the class is almost like a family.
In the first sources, the historical evidence is really from the end of the 18th century and really rather more from the beginning of the 19th century, mainly from police records and also from criminal records. It has not always been easy for capoeira teachers to arrive here, survive here, you know, sort out issues of immigration and establish a school. It's quite a hard struggle, right? And well, I'm very happy a lot of them managed that, right? So now there's many others who came then. I mean, there's Mestre Poncianinho, a student of Suassuna. There are other groups here now who are quite strong.
In my class, I have a very broad range. You know, I have lawyers, I have students, I have doctors, I have people that are not working at the moment. There's a lot of people that are not working at the moment because of the credit crunch, but I have lots of people training with me. From different walks of life, really. I meet every day, we get young people. My class, I like to think that is very approachable. You have a lot of girls, a lot of boys, a lot of men, a lot of women. So it's not direct to gender or direct to class or direct to age. It's very broad. Anybody can come and join in. A very beginner and a very advanced student and everything between. And during class, I show different ways of doing a movement. So I can do a simple movement, and then I make it harder for advanced. So I have actually got a quite good system of separating the levels as I go along during class, and everybody's always happy.
The first, if you want, modern styles of capoeira was Capoeira Regional, created by Mestre Bimba and his students. What happened is, initially, Capoeira Regional became the dominant style, right? Not only in Salvador, but very quickly also in Rio de Janeiro and other cities of Brazil, right? So it's the Capoeira Regional which first spread. At some teachers or mestres, as they're called in Portuguese, of capoeira, of this traditional capoeira, they said, no, we don't want to go along Bimba's route. We want to create a style which which emphasizes more the theatricality of capoeira, the traditions, the lyrics. So that's why a number of people then started to call their style Capoeira Angola. So that name was chosen to emphasize the African roots of capoeira, to emphasize the traditions.
The style of capoeira that I teach and that I practice is the style that I've learned with my teacher. My teacher is Mestre José Antonio, and the style that we've learned, it's a capoeira that today it's called contemporary capoeira. I came to the UK in the year 2000, so next year I'm actually celebrating 10 years of UK. I started capoeira was very young age. Actually, I have a picture here of me when I was 2 years old there, and that's when I started really. Because my father's a teacher, he used to bring me to the class, you know, and that's how I started really. I think I was started to be conscious about what I was doing by the age of 5, 6. That's when I remember going to capoeira class every sort of, I don't know, 3-4 times a week. Just like you brush your teeth in the morning. You know, you don't thoroughly think I'm going to brush my teeth. So for me, capoeira was like that. It was just part of my life. Go to school, come home, have food, do your homework, go to capoeira. That was my life as a child, you know. When I became a teenager, it was a little bit harder. I always liked it. I couldn't stop doing, but I had harder times in that time. So capoeira for me meant a struggle. It meant something that I had to do, you know. But within the discipline, through the whole hard training that I had, then it starts to change. Capoeira meant something so deep in my life. It was like a metaphor to life, really. It was where I could exercise my anger, where I could liberate, where I could improve myself, really. And I started to be conscious of that quite young.